burnout, ADD, ADHD, loneliness, depression. I mean, there are so many labels out there at the moment, and I understand it because we're living in this constant stream of stress and pressure and information overload, and 15 tabs open and focus splitting everywhere, and five different social medias and all these things, and the world is getting faster and faster and faster. And what I've seen is that this often comes with two different responses. It's either, if you notice like how you're feeling after a stressful day, for example, if you're kind of tired and exhausted, but wired at the same time, the jaw still being like a bit clenched and the shoulders, there's like this tightness, this braceness in the body, or like shut off, shut down, a bit like disconnected from everything, as if you are, let's say, with your children or with your loved one, and you're there, but you're not really there, like a bit disconnected from the world, as if there was a glass window. And all of what I just said, there's all these diagnoses, but it boils down to the nervous system and the level of how our self-regulation in the nervous system works. And in my personal journey, and trust me, I've tried so much over the years to deal with whatever the overwhelm, also the feelings of loneliness, what depression, whatever that burns out, everything that I've also experienced, just like all of the people I work with. The biggest change was when I got to see my nervous system baseline, and from which sort of area of my nervous system I was operating most of my life. And finally I could see, like, oh my god, I'm not crazy, I'm not broken, I am dysregulated. I'm operating from a high sympathetic activation nervous system state, and hence my experience of the world is a stressful one, an overwhelming one, an angry one, a sad one, a tired one. But it's not me, it's the nervous system, and there's something I can do about it. So this was the biggest turning point in my journey, and I've been sharing this in so many workshops and talks, and with all my one-on-one clients, and it always is this, like, oh my god, you get this map of understanding yourself, and you can never unsee what you've once seen. It is so life-changing, because suddenly you know where you're operating from, and you see that it's a map, and you know how to get out. So this is why I've created this nervous system baseline assessment for you. It's completely free. I just want you to have the same experience that I've had. And you go through, it's 5 minutes. You go through five questions in various categories, and then you get a fully detailed, customized, unique report to your individual nervous system profile, and you'll see what baseline you're operating from. And this is not a diagnosis, this is not to put you in a box or anything, but this is just to give you a map of your operating system, because your nervous system is your operating system. And most of us, including my past self, we're trying to do this and that, and mindset and coaching and biohacking and supplements and sound bath and even psychedelics, some people do. And if it's like installing new software on an outdated hardware that is just wired, and nothing that you put on a dysregulated nervous system in survival mode will stick, which is maybe what you've experienced, that you've tried so many things, but it doesn't really stick and the patterns are coming back. Join the club. I've been there too, until I realized, oh my god, wow, I'm operating from a very high nervous system baseline. And once I learn how to regulate that, then everything shifts completely, because we get rest again. We get to regulate. We get to be centered in our body again. And when life gets stressful and busy, as it does, it doesn't like throw us off the saddle. You're able to stay in the saddle. You can stay calm, cool, and collected and focused. It was one of the biggest changes for me, to be able to stay focused, especially if there's so much going on, and to weed out what's unimportant and be able to just do what is important in each of our lives. So I invite you, take this test. It really takes 5 minutes. It's completely free, no strings attached, and you will get your personalized reports. And we can talk about a next step if you want, but no pressure. And I'm just curious to hear your experience. Have fun with it.